Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'll let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Before we begin, if you want to see music bios or more good videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, on to our feature presentation. Also hosting the 2009 show is Russell Brand, but this year started off in a somber note. The show starts off with Madonna paying her final respects to the late great Michael Jackson. After this, the This Is It dancers led a melody of his greatest dance hits. To close off this melody, his little sister Janet finished the performance off with Scream. Must have took a lot out of her to be here, given that it's her brother. They just celebrated what would have been his 51st birthday, and they also buried him recently. Kudos to Janet, and rest in peace to the greatest entertainer of all time. After this, Katy Perry and Joe Perry, no relation, performed We Will Rock You, and they do this to introduce her boyfriend and host, Russell Brand. Shakira and Taylor Lautner presents Best Female Video to Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me, and this is where the chaos begins. This award was a bit of an upset at the time, given that she beat out Pink's So What, Katy Perry's Hot and Cold, Kelly Clarkson, My Life Will Suck Without You, Lady Gaga's Poker Face, and more importantly, Beyonce's Single Ladies. That will be important later on. And the fact a country song beat out all this was groundbreaking. For Taylor Swift, I don't want to call her an unknown, but 2009 Fearless era was her breakthrough. Yes, she dropped a debut in 2006, but she really arrived in 2009. So when she won, her soon-to-be stale starstruck reaction felt real, as she didn't know what to say. Leave it to Kanye to do that for her. He interrupts her by telling the world that Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. Taylor is confused, Beyonce is bewildered, the crowd booed, and Kanye shoots the bird.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'll let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
He's a jackass.
Kanye would be removed from the show, and Taylor would go off and become one of the greatest of all times. Now I want to ask this question rhetorically. What if Kanye never interrupted her speech? Will Taylor's career be as big as it is now? I think her speech had a big impact on her career because after this incident, her fan support grew to astronomical levels. Now let's move on. Jack Black with Fake Muscles and Leighton Meester then presents the award for Best Rock Video to Green Day's 21 Guns. Kinda surprised that won over Coldplay's Viva La Vida, given the long-term impact that song has. But not only that, this category was kinda loaded, and that included Paramore, Kings of Leon, and Fall Out Boy. Then, a young Miranda Cosgrove and Justin Bieber immediately praises Taylor Swift and presents her performance at a Subway. Love how unfazed she was after the Kanye moment. Then, Pete Wentz and Gabe Saporta presents Lady Gaga's performance. During the climax of her performance, she starts to bleed using fake blood, one of the best performances in VMA history. Nelly Furtado and Kristen Calavari presents Best Pop Video to Britney Spears' Womanizer, who is on tour and not present at the show. I would rant that it beat out Poker Face and Single Ladies again, but honestly, you couldn't go wrong with any of those acts. Megan Fox and Adam Brody then presents Green Day's performance, performing East Jesus Nowhere. The cast of Twilight series then give us a preview of their latest movie. Chance Crawford and Neo then presents Beyonce performance, who performs Sweet Dreams before transitioning to Single Ladies, and I shouldn't even have to explain what she brings to the table when it comes to performance. Diddy and Jamie Lynn Sigler presents Best Male Video to T.I. and Rihanna for Live Your Life, and T.I. is incarcerated for 366 days. Gerald Butler and Alexa Chung presents Muse's performance of Uprising. J-Lo then presents Best Hip Hop Video to Eminem for We Made You, and that song sucks by the way. But who else was going to win it? Flo Rida, Asher Roth, Kanye West? MTV was not going to give him anything after that incident. Jay-Z? Let's face it, this wasn't a good category this year. Throughout the show, segments of Eminem and Tracy Morgan are shown hyping up this year's Best New Artist, which was voted on via text. And now the moment is here, and the nominees were 3.3, I don't know if I said that right, Drake, Lady Gaga, Kid Cudi, and Asher Roth. The winner will be Lady Gaga wearing whatever that was. Serena then introduced Pink for her performance of Sober, and she does her flying thing that she always does. Then Jimmy Fallon and Adam Sandberg presents Video of the Year to Beyonce Single Ladies. During her speech, she brought out Taylor Swift, who had her moment in the sun tainted by one of the Video of the Year nominees, Kanye, a class act from Beyonce. Usually the show would end here, but there is one more performance. Russell Brand then introduced Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, who premiered their single, Empire State of Mind. But during his performance, Lil Mama caught the Holy Spirit and joined Hov and Keys on stage. In a recent interview, Keys told everyone that Jay-Z was pissed that she bum rushed the stage. As for Keys, she didn't even notice she was on stage until she looked back at the tape. MTV must have had a fetish of people joining on stage for no reason. And that concluded the 2009 VMAs, one of the messiest award shows of all time. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.